Jackie, do you have anything else?
Yes, sir. I want to just give a brief update, if that's okay. I have a real short little PowerPoint. I want to make sure everybody's informed about a few things that are upcoming. We've already talked about First Fridays, and the next one is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, as we mentioned, from 5 to 8. It is our second annual cornhole tournament, and all of the proceeds from that cornhole tournament go to the National MS Society. There's going to be a DJ and vendors and food trucks and lots more. This next slide is just all the fun we had last year. I tell you what, those concrete pads from the storage units have worked out beautifully for our festival season, especially for cornhole lanes. This is a graphic that you'll see on Facebook. A lot of people are wondering how to download Scoreholio, which is the app that allows you to register. You don't have to prepay, you could pay on site, but it is helpful to go ahead and register. And I want to thank Food Outlet and Killing Time Cornhole, who actually produces the event. They run the event for us and send all of the money directly to the MS Society.
How much was it, Jackie?
Last year to play, $20 a person to play, but they were able to raise over $1,400 last year. Correct? Yeah, and I love this. I just threw up some pictures. I went through my phone real quick before tonight's meeting. These are our top 3 players there. The screen grab from my phone there, Bear and Chris. I don't have pictures of everybody, but I did throw a few folks up there. Even Mr. Kenny Dale, he had his little trophy there. So it was a lot of fun. But Cinco de Mayo, as we talked about. In addition, thank you very much for allowing us to have a cash bar that night. We're going to have a margarita machine. We're going to have just regular margaritas and some beer. So there'll be a variety there for sale. But we are also going to have a free tasting for salsa and chips. And it will allow the community to vote for their favorite. All of our Mexican restaurants in town hopefully will be participating, and we will be naming Calera's best salsa. We mentioned the last time, I mean, it's been several months since I came up and, rambled on like this, but the mural trail, the downtown mural trail, we are going to bring art to downtown in a variety of ways. We've got a lot of different buildings that are really primed for that, but I want to let you know we've completed the first one. Many of you have probably already seen it, but our Eagles one, the next slide, has already been completed. That is Geoffrey Gwynn, our artist. He is standing in front of that selfie spot with eagle wings. And the small picture at the bottom is him being interviewed by Channel 13. And we are going to have some students out Thursday morning being interviewed as well. The reporter liked the story so much she wanted to expand on it. So we'll have some student athletes being interviewed Thursday morning, and they'll put all that together for a nice little TV package. I love any kind of media that we can get for the city. I think it's important that we really rock the positive PR any chance we can. So that's our first mural. We also talked about the Coca-Cola mural, the E.L. Gandy merchandise ghost that is there in the alley, and I'm very excited to announce that Coca-Cola is partnering with us, and work has already begun. You may have noticed that the alley is blocked off. It's going to remain blocked off for the next 3 weeks while this mural is restored. So we're going to have a huge unveiling. It's going to be a big to-do with Coke and all of us. I want you to mark your calendars now if you can. I'm sure you're already coming to First Friday and going to have a frozen margarita with me probably. But that morning, we're going to unveil all of this artwork. So at 10 a.m. Friday on the 5th is the big grand unveiling of the mural restoration, and there's a surprise with it too. So it's not just that. They're actually going to paint on the majority of the wall, and there'll be great photo opportunities there. So I'm excited about that. This slide just basically talks about the activation in general. That image comes from way back in the resource guide when Main Street Alabama came out and was talking, they were talking about all the things that could be done in Calera. It was before I was even hired, but we've put up string lighting that was in place before trunk or treat, and that was very well received. We're working on this mural now, and there are a few other things. We are getting bids on the entrance signage to have some kind of really nice archway there. There is a grant that will help us pay for part of that at least. So that's coming very soon too, and then pavers and all of the beautification that works into the plan that Chris is working on. So we're very excited about this. And there's just a lot going on. I just threw up our current stats so you can see we've almost spent $4 million downtown. And I think that's something for everybody to be very excited about. There's a lot of infrastructure that is involved there and property acquisition, so maybe the average passerby may not realize that, but I think it's a lot to be proud of, and I think it's definitely, when I sit across from people that want to come downtown, the economic development side of my job, that is nothing to sneeze at. So I want to thank you, and just thank you for your continued support. I'll see you downtown.